I truly love loving on myself. And I don't mean that in like a pat myself on the back or, you know, type of thing, or, the normal or the other thing, like self care, like going out and doing things for myself, whatever. That's all great. I love doing that too. But what I'm referring to is whenever something is troubling me, like I'm just not feeling the good that I know I can and that I prefer, right? And over these years of me learning how to do this and becoming, like, mastering it, it's been the most satisfying and heart-warming and heart-filling, void-feeling thing that I could have ever done. So I just want to share with y'all, like, what it is that I be doing, and I talk about it in my videos because it's freed me, So, like, say something's bothering me, I'm upset about something someone did, whatever it is. Right now, I'll turn around and say, "Hey, what is this?" Or better yet, I'll first start with noticing or paying attention to the fact that I'm not feeling good right now in this moment. That I'm just, like, I'm noticing that I'm not in a good mood, right? Then from there, I'll, like, I don't always have to close my eyes, but it does help to close my eyes and just feel the sensations that my body is having in that moment of that upsetness, right? Then I will get a good picture of it, and that could come in the form of me seeing it for a texture or a color or a shape, or even the version of me and what I would look like in that feeling, right? And then as I do that, once I get a good view of it, now I start to apply what I would to that version of me that needed that, needed whatever that is. So that would be "Oh my God, I'm so sorry that you feel this way," or "I could completely understand why you feel this way," or just basically some type of acknowledgement that in that moment my feeling is valid, that feeling is valid, and then some type of compassion and empathy to it, and even asking to forgive me for not knowing that I was feeling that way for so long, because I kept ignoring it by putting my focus on other things and not paying attention to this feeling the way I'm paying attention to it now, right? So I would ask myself, please forgive me for doing that, because when you're caught up in the moment of just something that you're more accustomed to doing, you kind of get stuck in that. And until you learn how to pull yourself out to see it from a different perspective, then it just feels normal. But anyway, as I'm doing that, and sometimes I have to tell myself I'm sorry 100 times. Or not a sorry that I necessarily didn't notice it, but also I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. You know what I mean? And even if I'm telling myself sorry 1,000 times, and it's not I'm sorry like I did it, I'm more like I just feel sorry that you went through that. Like I'm empathizing with myself, I'm understanding myself or that part of me. And then from there, once I feel like it got to a point where it feels like, all right, that feels a little more satisfied, cool, then I move on to thanking that part of me for even showing me that I was even having that feeling. And sometimes I get just as emotional of passing that through as when I was saying sorry, because sometimes there's parts of you that have never been told thank you for sharing how you feel with me. A lot of times, I know when me growing up, if I shared the way I felt, I got in trouble for it. If I cried, I got yelled at for crying. If I wasn't allowed to react to things, So there was those parts of me that never got that recognition or that shown that was important. So in those moments with me loving on myself, I give myself that feeling, that satisfaction, that love, whatever that is I need. Then after that, then I tell myself how much I love myself. I love that part of me. I love you exactly the way you are. All of it, just full on acceptance. And again, there's parts of us that have never even felt accepted. And the key is to truly love yourself is to truly embrace every part of yourself, and not just from a point of view where it's like surface things, but it's really being honest with yourself, going deep in yourself and tuning into yourself and learning how to love on those parts that are needing to feel love, because most of the time we feel upset is because there's a part of us not feeling loved in that moment. So yeah, what does wind up boiling down to you being to learn the one to learn how to love themselves, because once you could do that, then you don't need it from other people, and then you'll just get it out of nowhere. So yeah, hope that helps. Zizzo out.